your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10, we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's tripping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Streetz morning takeover. Happy Thursday, good people. That's right. It's Anonymous Thursday. So all morning long, if you care to talk about anything, you ain't got to tell us who you are. That's right. It's going to be a good show. I promise you that, man. The biggest thing coming, we'll definitely be dropping that on you, man. Are you smarter than and Date Dilemma will give you the opportunity to win some cash from us at Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Now, Miss Shyneka.
Yes, sir.
Well, you don't just be up here for nothing. Your ear be to the streets and your mouth be letting it out. Talk about it.
All right. Well, one thing about it, we got to get into this word on the streets news and talk about all these celebrities, some of your friends. I hope you don't try to defend them this morning because I'm on what I'm on. What's good, Shawty?
The crazy report is coming up. It's crazy.
You heard what the man said, so make sure you stick around all morning long. We're going to be lit on this Anonymous Thursday, so keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
All right, so look here, man. It is what it is. Happy Thursday. Young Chelsea checking in. Well, guess what? I had a chance to tap in with my cousin Scrappy yesterday, right? And after we finished filming some things, we'll talk about that on a later date. I had the pleasure of kicking it with some more of my Divine Nine partners in them. You know what I'm talking about? Partner them. Shouts out to the AKAs for their Founders Day, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc. They was lit. You know, of course, I ain't going to disclose where they had a private situation at. You know, I had to show my face. Although, you know what I'm saying, my sisters and my wife, you know, and a lot of my family members are Deltas. I don't be getting into all that. I just love the people that love me back. You know what I'm talking about? So shouts out to y'all, man, and everybody who's actually celebrating the Founders Day or anything of that magnitude. All right, we got that out of the way. Shouts out to them again. Hey, man, Are You Smarter Than Young Jock is on the way. 1-844-YUNGJOC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Call me now. Let's get it on. Let's get it popping. Got this money on the line for you. Who's smarter? Today, we got the biggest thing happening today. We're definitely going to expound on that.
Well, President Joe Biden, he delivered his farewell address to the nation from the Oval Office.
After 50 years of public service, I give you my word. I still believe in the idea for which this nation stands. A nation where the strengths of our institutions and the character of our people matter and must endure. Now it's your turn to stand guard. May you all be the keeper of the flame. May you keep the faith. I love America. You love it too. God bless you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you for this great honor.
That was the biggest thing happening today. Shawty Shawty coming up with the crazy report. So keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we had to do, man. That's what two Michigan ladies got ran down as they stole $1,600 worth of candles and they ass got caught. Take a listen.
Did you check the price on these? $27 for a candle. Yeah, might as well. These bags could hold a lot. I don't know what all it was. I can't imagine they got that Bath and Body Works. There's another bag that I just threw over there. That'll probably hold most of them. And then whatever I got here. Can you fit more in that one? They didn't just out. I mean, there's no way they walked out with this much in one go.
Yes, Jock. I mean, they stole all the candles. I mean, they had all the hot candles, and then you wouldn't believe what happened.
What happened?
They blew it. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. That's y'all what my name is with the crazy report.
Not they blew it.
Yeah, they blew it, man. The police got them.
Now let's get get into these national days.
All right, let's get into these national days, Miss Shyneka and Shawty. Did you know today was Book Publishers Day? Shouts out to everyone who has a book that's been published and to all the publishers who published books.
I can't wait to write my Jock and Shawty tell-all.
I tell my tell-all. I'm going to tell them myself. So it's going to be fire. Happy Good Teen Day. That's what's up. Shouts out to all the good teens.
Okay. Shout out to all the good teenagers that just, don't wreck your parents' brain
I got a
and
few
just
good
doing
teenagers.
good out there.
I got some teenagers.
You do?
Right now I got
Chase.
1, 2.
Is Amir considered a teenager still?
Yeah. He'll be 19 this year. He's still 19. Until he's 20.
Okay.
He's still a teenager. So, hey. Also, National Religious Freedom Day.
Hey.
Love that for you.
Yes.
Anybody who is understanding thereof. I'm gonna say
Shout out to everybody that need to be free from their religion.
Jesus. And National Women's Healthy Weight Day.
I know. I just went off on People Magazine's IG page. They were saying that the women at the Golden Globe Awards look like walking Ozempic zombies. Let women feel good about themselves and get their confidence back. Stop being haters. Ugh.
Let me be like that sometimes.
Shout out to all my Ozempic queens and kings.
All right, let's get into these celebrity birthdays, man. It is Capricorn season.
Hi.
I want to
Yes,
take the time to
sir.
say happy birthday to Joe Flacco. What's happening? Richard T. Jones. The Richard T. Jones. Also, the Debbie Allen. I love me some Debbie Allen.
Wait, hold on. Let me see who Richard T. Jones is. Because if it's who I think it is, we go rescind this happy birthday. Oh, hell no. This the one who left Sheila.
Wow.
Nope. Why did I get married? Hell no. It ain't no happy birthday for you ever, Richard T. Jones.
Yeah.
We hate you.
Okay, move right along. Happy birthday to Debbie Allen. The Debbie Allen. We love you, baby girl. Also, man, happy heavenly birthday to the one and only Aaliyah.
Yes,
Wow.
baby girl.
I didn't realize today was her birthday. That's what's up, though.
Happy heavenly birthday. And we're going to talk about her coming up inside the Word on the Streets news because Mattel did something huge.
Uh-oh. Can't wait to hear about it. Let's get into these local celebrity birthdays, man.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to all of the celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Turn me up. It's my birthday. Turn me up.
Will Gates. Okay. Go Ohio State. What's up, boy? Tiffany Warrior. How you doing, mama? Happy birthday. Courtney Stallworth. Zay Mitchell. Happy birthday to y'all, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Live it up real big for you.
Somebody
your
was
birthday.
swing cousin because he is Stallworth, child.
It's Stallworth. That's a
And
hell
a
of a
Swinson.
name. When I hear Swinson and a Stallworth, I know they got decent credit.
You know it's but you know it. Nah, it sounds like chitlins to me.
Definitely a pig sandwich with hot sauce, mayonnaise, and mustard, cuz. Definitely that. Hey, man, you want to get your name on the birthday list, feel free to hit us or DM us, Streetz Morning Takeover with a Z, and know that we got you, baby. We riding out with you all morning long, so make sure you stick around for more. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Speaking of a takeover, it appears that TikTok will no longer be taking over.
We're just going to TikTok's other app.
Fear a TikTok ban could take effect later this week. Some Americans flocking to Chinese apps like RedNote and Lemonade.
Hello, Lemonade. This is my first video.
Both apps have similarities to TikTok, and Lemonade shares a parent company, ByteDance. The platform's topping Apple's downloads. Some users even protesting American-owned Meta. TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is explicitly named in the law. Users, for now, assuming the government isn't prepared to also block other apps like RedNote, but they could eventually be impacted because of their Chinese ownership.
Right. Now, it is now being reported that once the ban is in effect, right, users won't be able to use the app at all. And according to Reuters, under TikTok's plan, people attempting to open the app will see a pop-up message redirecting them to a website with information about the ban.
Wow.
Now, it will also, the specific ban, it's basically the first of its kind here in the United States.
Yeah.
It's like, you may say, hey, we don't want to use something anymore. It's not safe or it's not credible. Your information can be, compromised. But this is the first time where they just like, hey, you can't even use it here. It don't even work no more over here.
Well, in the meantime, they can follow us on fan base at Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouts out to fan base. I think that thing might go on and pop off for old boy. What you got coming up, Miss Shyneka?
I am so confused right now. Is Drake filing a defamation lawsuit? Isn't he? Well, we're going to get to the bottom of it coming up inside the Word on the Streets news. And Lil Baby finally breaks his silence on what he thought about what Kai Cenat said about his Wham album. And we definitely got to get into this. Mano is now entered this beef because Cameron inserted him. All right. So find out about when Cameron had said that Jim Jones and Mano had got into a little something. Keep locked. Word on the Street news is coming up in less than 2 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
All right. Well, let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk Drake. Now, according to the recently filed lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Drake claims that UMG, the label that both Drake and Kendrick Lamar are under, released Not Like Us, knowing that the lyrics were allegedly derogatory and untrue. Now, he says the song is filled with inflammatory and shocking allegations, and it was a gold mine for UMG, which is why they went through with releasing it. Now, in the lawsuit, Drake also claims to have evidence that UMG allegedly paid a third party to increase the song's streams by at least 30 million and allegedly used payola for at least one radio promoter. Now, Drake makes it clear that the lawsuit that is his issue isn't directly with Kendrick, but UMG, because they decided to publish, promote, exploit, monetize the song, which they knew contained false claims.
I mean, you can't be mad at them. You give me a deal for $300 million and I got to pay you back. You know, my work is what's going to, you know what I'm saying, clear that debt. But then, on the other hand, you have an artist that you're pushing in the same lane as me, and they put out, you know, a song that slanders my character, my brand, defamation in it all. How do you expect me to get the money back to you?
When
Start slowing
has
the money down.
the record industry been a good faith-based industry?
You're right.
Not at all. These people want their money back by any means necessary.
But they getting billions of dollars. You don't mistake it. Drake has launched the whole streaming
and I
thing.
am not mistaken about it at all. But if we can get another artist on the label to be able to generate as much income as Drake, then we winning. And a lot of these artists aren't able to do it. Remember, we was like in a small drought. It wasn't no Lil Babies. It wasn't no Thugs out. It wasn't no, any of these artists like really dropping and keeping this music industry flowing.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid Rico.
Anyway, that is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shyneka. You guys can follow me at Miss Shyneka and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
Thank you, Miss Shyneka. Coming up, man, the trending topic. We got to talk about it, man. The cost of living in America in 2025. OMG. You will not believe some of these numbers, man. Make sure you stick around for more Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. That's right. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us, Young JLC, Miss Shawty Shawty. Y'all know what, man? I ain't gonna lie. 2025, everybody's been talking about, how crazy this year could be. We always say that when it comes to a new year. Hell, it's moving so fast already. We already in February, damn near.
Yeah.
We just celebrated New Year's. Now, the cost of living in America in 2025, according to the latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the cost of living nationwide in the United States is around $77,280 per year for a typical household, with the average monthly expenditure being approximately $6,400. You might as well say $6,500. Now, the average household spends roughly $2,100 per month on housing, representing the largest portion of their spending. So if the average is, $6,400? That's a third of it already, right?
Yeah.
All right. Also, Miss Shyneka, you ain't gonna believe this. Mm-hmm. As of January 2025, this year, the average rent in the United States was $1,553 per month. However, the average rent varies by location, size, and quality of the property.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do remember. Now, my first house I rented cost me $14.75 a month. That was a 3-bedroom home on a 1/4 acre lot.
Wow.
And I'm thinking about the first home that I rented was about the same, but it had a lake in the back, and it was like $13.50.
Y'all big time. My first apartment was I think it was $650, 2-bedroom, full of roaches, Utah Springs.
Ooh, Utah Springs.
Yes. And then my second apartment was
what's it? Full of roaches.
Yes, I would think it was like $700, 2-bedroom. And that's what I paid, and I thought that was high. And then I remember when I lived with Jock, his mortgage was like $3,500, and I'm like, I would never pay that much.
Never.
And
your mortgage.
So yes.
My first apartment was like $400, and y'all know why, because it was right in the middle of the hood, Allison Court.
Jesus Christ, you West Side Shawty them.
Well, I was there for 3 months. Said, where do you stay? He was like, if you don't get from over there.
I wouldn't even came over there. Let's get shot and get shot at.
I'm from the suburbs.
It's all good. We want to know. I want to know though, how much was your very first apartment or house rent? And we want to talk about what it has changed to now, because my first apartment, I think we paid $1,100, but that was for a 1,700 square foot 3-bedroom apartment then. Now you get a 1,700 square foot apartment, you damn near paying $3,000.
Man, what?
Call us up.
Where are people getting money from to pay these bills?
I don't care if you in New Orleans, Chattanooga. I don't care if you in if you in the VA, wherever you at, man. Call us up right now if you're in Louisville, if you're in Chicago, Virginia. I want to know, man, how much is your very first apartment rent and what you pay now?
Columbus.
Yeah,
and
call
how
us
you
up.
Making them ends meet?
Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey guys, it's LMA, and I'm here with Young Jock, the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Thank you, LMA. Hey, look here, y'all. Let me just give it to you straight up, man. This morning, we're talking about the cost of living in America in 2025. Now, I'm gonna just say this because I can say this. I have watched, it is what it is. When I was 19, I got my first apartment, and I think my rent was $1,100. No, actually, it was $890. After we paid everything, it came up to about $1,000, like an extra $100 or something, about $1,000. That was a 3-bedroom apartment. Huge square. It was like almost 2,000 square feet, 1,700, 1,750 square feet. That's kind of big for an apartment. Now, if you could get 3 bedrooms at 1,750 square feet apartment, you're gonna be paying $2,800, $3,200 immediately off bat. So I want to know how much has things changed from when you got your first apartment or home, when you rent it, or even pay the mortgage, to now. We're going to go to the phone.
Cashmere. Okay, when I first moved to Georgia in 2010, I was in Marietta, and I had a 2-1 for $475, cable included. And to me, that was expensive then. Now I'm still in Marietta, and I paid $2,200 for a 3-2.
This is Hurricane from Fort Ward. I was staying in Atlanta. Pittsburgh apartment. My very first apartment, my rent was $6.06. My rent now is $2,065.
Yes, my name's Tati, but yeah, my very first apartment, Atlanta, Georgia, was $535, and now I pay $1,800.
Good morning. My name is Tanya. I'm calling from Charlotte, North Carolina. My first apartment was in New York. I was like 23. It was maybe $500. Now I have a 2-bedroom. I'm paying over $1,700.
Hey, my name is Aisha Cooper, and my first apartment was in Marietta off Franklin Road, Las Colinas. I had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $493. I paid $1,600 for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in Powder Springs.
My first apartment was in Daytona Beach. I paid $749, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Came with washer and dryer, came with lights, and came with water. On a good day, on a good night, I paid $28. On a bad one where all the bills was high, $32. Easy.
Gee, man, I got people coming down from New York. Like my attorney came down, 2 of my label reps, right? I just had a cool little kickback at my house, my first house. They came, they was like, yo, this is huge. This mansion is huge. Like, yeah. It was like, what's your mortgage? I was like, $4,850. They was like, what? I was like, well, I'm paying too much. It was like, hell no. I got a 2-bedroom apartment in New York. I'm in Soho. My 2-bedroom apartment is like $5,600. I'm like, $5,600 for a 2-bedroom.
I went to my girl K Sly house in LA, and her house was like literally the size of my mom's house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And she said her house was $500,000.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I said, what?
Yeah, it'd be crazy like that. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in today. But you know what it is? Time for y'all to tap in one more time. It's time for the day dilemma. Hit us 1-844-YUNGJOC. Walk away with $300 if we could eliminate your dilemma today, all right? Keep it locked, Young Jock, in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Wake up.
Good morning, good people.
What we gonna do?
I tell y'all, man, y'all keep it locked. We're gonna have a good morning all morning long, man.
Keep it locked right here.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Day Dilemma with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Day Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Adam.
Adam, what's up, my boy?
Man, what's up, man? I need your help, man.
Okay, how can we help you, bro?
So I've been dating this girl named Terri for about like 4 months now. So it was all good and dandy and all that. And now she ain't really been responding back how she normally do.
Sound like trouble in paradise. So what's she not doing outside of not responding?
So I like hit her phone. She'll be like, I'm busy. I'm going to call you right back. Or I text her. She'll like one word text me and then like hit me like 5 hours, 8 hours later. It ain't the same no more.
Do you have any ideas to what issue might be?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Because like I lay it down in the bed. You know, we go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? We go to the park, take a shopping a little bit. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. Now, what's her name, bro?
Terri.
Terri?
Yeah.
Okay. So between the three of us, between myself, Shawty, and Miss Shyneka, we're going to figure out, get to the bottom of this. We're going to ask you to put your phone on mute. Don't say nothing. We're going to get her on the phone and see what she says, and we'll go from there. All right? All right. Hold on. What you think, Miss Shyneka?
People get dissed every day.
Man, when he called up and said, my name is Adam, I thought he was finna say, I'm looking for Eve.
Boy, stupid.
Hello,
Hey, good morning, my sweet Terri, please.
this is she.
Hey, Terri, I don't want to call you and disturb you or anything like that, but I want to know, can I talk to you for a minute? It's your favorite cousin on the phone this morning. You got Young Jock, Miss Shyneka, and Shawty Shawty on your line.
Sure.
A guy that you may know called us up in regards to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you know Adam.
Adam, yeah, I know Adam. We've been kicking it for a few months. What about him?
You like him?
I do like him. I like Adam. He's a, cool dude. We've been, chilling for a little bit, so he's nice.
What the problem is then?
The problem with Adam is that he lied to me, and I don't do liars, period.
Wait. How can you be a cool liar? Because it don't go together for me.
He cool, but like I said, he a liar, and I don't do liars. So I had to distance myself just a little bit from him. He'd be texting me, hey, can we go on a date? Can I pick you up? Yada, yada, yada. But I just been making excuses because my homegirl, she went to Picadilly and seen this man cutting up some meat in the back, helping folks. And I'm like, well, you were supposed to work at IT at Google. That's what he told me. So it's like, that's a big difference.
Oh. So we got a lot of areas. So Picadilly is a restaurant type cafeteria.
Right.
That's one of my favorite places to eat.
I mean, it wouldn't have been no problem if he never lied to me. We only been dating for 4 months now, and you starting off a relationship with lies, that ain't
never good.
You know?
I don't even know how you can even move forward at this point.
But see, he was like,
exactly. It's his name, even Adam, at this point. You basing off our relationship off of lies already from the gate. So it's like, how do we continue on if you lying about something as simple as your job?
You wouldn't mess with that man. He would have told you he worked at Picadilly, girl.
Well, that's the thing, though. If he was trying to impress me, I mean, I guess, but it's still a lie. I had to find out from my friend, which is kind of embarrassing. She's like, girl, get your man. I thought he was IT, So I had to kind of just get some distance. I mean, he cool, like I said, but he a liar. Can't do liars.
Well, I can understand that.
We want to go ahead and share something with you, man. You probably don't know this, but Adam is actually on the phone. He's heard everything you had to say. Here you go, Adam.
Hey, baby, it really won't a lie and it really won't cap. It was just, for me, it was manifestation, Because right now I'm working there.
Wow.
I'm taking my online courses. I'm just manifesting the life I want, like how I manifested you into my life.
Okay, well, manifestation is not based on lies, honey, okay? Like, that's not what we do. Like,
I understand
if
that, though,
I would have been good with, everybody got goals. Everybody see themselves somewhere else, and,
So would you have talked to him if he told you what was really going on?
Honestly, yeah, because he was being himself, and he honest. I'm a type of woman, I can get it on my own. I'm not looking for a man for that, you know what I mean? So I'm looking for real love, real honesty, so that.
But so you would have just settled for potential?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, how old are you? Because at some point, potential just don't pay the bills, baby.
I'm 24.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got time.
You got 20. You probably still live with your mama, too.
I don't live with my mama, but
You ain't got no responsibility. Yeah. Picadilly will have you around here picking a dilly for real.
I don't know what that means. I guess it's some senior citizen.
That means shop on the clearance rack.
Okay.
Y'all crazy.
He ain't no frontline worker. He's just a line worker.
Well, it ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, how old are you, Adam?
26.
All right, well, you got plenty of time. But, in the future, I would just keep it real. I mean, you ain't where you want to be, but you're working towards it.
When I was 21, I worked at Walmart.
Don't you still do overnight?
Yeah, but that ain't it, y'all. That ain't IT. So what you gonna do, man? Y'all, what we doing? Y'all pause.
All right, so we got you on the phone, Terri, Adam.
Yeah.
There's a reason that he's on the phone. He's asking you for the opportunity to make things right again. You're right here. The ball is in your court.
Let me ask you this, Adam. How am I supposed to believe you going forward?
I mean, you just gonna have to trust.
How can I trust you when you base something off a lie? That don't make sense.
I mean, I'm gonna just be 100 right now because you keep holding on to this trust and this lying stuff. First of all, you lied about your body count, and I let that slide.
What?
Whoa.
So you gonna have to let this one slide.
So how did you prove her body count to be the number that you came up with? Did you do a thorough investigation?
No, I work at Picadilly's, right? And one of the dudes walked in, and he was scrolling through his phone, and I had seen my girl.
Piccadilly ain't popping like that.
Man, ain't nothing but old folks at Piccadilly. I know.
Stop it.
I be there every day.
Stop
lying. I think he's just mad right now, and he felt the need to get back at me. So guess what, sweetie? We are no longer dating. I don't date liars. And if you want to manifest something with some other girl, but not me. I'm not the girl for it. Period.
She just served you your order. Pick it up.
You just got served. Goodbye, sir.
Yikes. Our listeners, call us up. Let's talk about it. Keep it where you got it. Young Jock in the streets morning takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Chili from TLC, and every day we listen to the best dang morning show. Gotta stay tapped into the number one morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Ayy.
Yes. We are back at it. Date dilemma, y'all. Okay, Miss Shyneka. People be lying. All right, Adam is looking for Terri now. Terri has been ignoring him because she doesn't like liars, right? Now, her homegirl, just, you know how it happens, they call it humbug. On a humbug, she decided to stop by spot Picadilly, and she seen Adam working in the back. But he told her he works in IT.
Well, he probably got a side job. IT, working in the back of Picadilly.
You gotta do what you gotta do. We just talked about rent being so high
I
in the
feel
United
that.
States.
It's such a...
boy, if I had to clock up out of here
That's a
and
hell of a
go work
contrast.
at Applebee's, baby.
Yeah, nah.
But I bounced him. I was like, I said IT, I work at it.
Okay, well, anyway, she does not want to work it out. She ain't trying to hear that. Like, the contrast is just too big. I ain't gonna lie. You working in IT, man, you can go get a job somewhere else. If you work in IT, you can go get a job at the phone repair shop.
What does it matter where you work?
I guess it don't matter, but if you done lied to somebody, so, okay, you ask your lady, you know what I'm saying, where she works. She tell you I work in IT. Okay, cool. Now you trying to figure out why you ain't got time after you get off work. Because she working on a second gig. Well, tell me you got a second job. What's so wrong about telling the truth? That part.
Because everybody want to look like they got it.
Nah, man. I want you to see how I get it. I'm going to let it be known.
Everybody ain't that real with
then they go to shame me. You work at
One thing.
What about when people thought that you was this big time rapper on Love and Hip Hop, and then they thought that you was an Uber driver? They tried to downplay you.
They showed it
because you were trying to, well, it looked like it appeared as you needed extra income, and I was just like, if that's what's going on, I supported what was going on. We got a lot of people that drive Uber that listen to us in the morning, and I didn't see it as being a disrespectful thing at all.
Well, let's go to these lines and see who finds it disrespectful or not. Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. Give me your thoughts on this day dilemma.
Good morning. This is Sean. I didn't really like Terri too much because the thing that irritated me was she said, if he wanted to impress me, you wouldn't have been impressed by him telling you that he chopped meat at Picadilly. You would have politely exited the building right or left quickly. I'm just tired of these women thinking somebody got to impress him. If the dude got a job, that's better than most. Like, give the dude a chance. He said he manifestation. He's 26. Yeah, he's just starting to be an adult for real, for real. Real talk. I'm going to find him Miss Eve, and Terri going to go on over there to the gold digger.
Good morning. My name is Miss CC. I'm really thinking that people be calling y'all. I think that they just playing games trying to get them a reality show or something, because I feel like they both telling stories. They don't even sound right. Come on now. Picadilly, then the body count. I don't trust now. I want to tell them folks to go find them a reality show. Happy New Year, man. Y'all be great, man. Stay up.
What up? It's Corzel. I understand why Buddy you shouldn't lie, but I understand why he did lie, because these chicks nowadays, they want you to take them to $600 restaurants on the first date. So, you should keep it honest, but hey, you know how it goes.
There it is, man. They got to be a little smarter than that. Just go on and tell the truth sometimes. Speaking of being smarter, are you smarter than Young Jock? Here's your chance to prove it. And if you don't prove it, you'll walk away empty-handed. But you get to, you get to play me, at least, if that's an incentive. You know what I'm talking about? 1-844-YUNG-JOC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Call me right now. Are you smarter than Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover? Hey, back at it. Man, I got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. Good morning. Miss Shyneka and Shawty. We talked about it, right? And we were having this convo about, what we paid for, rent or mortgage when we were first getting on our feet, right?
Yep.
I want to get to this real quick.
Well, a new year always brings changes.
And that includes changes to Social Security.
So right now, the announcement was made by the Social Security Administration, and basically they came out and said that people's benefits would go up by 2.5%. We call this the COLA, so cost of living adjustment. So what does that mean in dollars wise? Let's say the average recipient gets about $2,000 a month. This means that they will probably get an extra, let's say, $50 a month here going forward.
Okay, so as of January 2025, the average rent in the United States is said to be around $1,553 per month. However, the average rent varies by location, size, and quality of the property. Mm-hmm. You know that, you know what I'm saying? What's out of town, yo? That's why I say the location. Shawty, how much was the amount for your rent for your first apartment?
My first apartment, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, $450. Came with 100 roaches, and they multiplied.
Okay, my first apartment.
Whoa.
It was roaches everywhere.
Oh my God.
Did you combat them?
No, I fired them up.
Fired them up.
Hi.
So my first apartment was around kind of crazy, kids. It was almost 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom.
That's luxury.
Yeah, I think it was like right at $1,000, $1,100.
Yeah, roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3 of y'all in there.
Me, Sekou, and Steve. Rest in peace. That was my best friend, man.
I know those particular apartments. They were nice.
You want to know my mortgage now?
Come on. Oh, I know it. Jesus, do they want to know?
Should I say my mortgage twin? Don't say it. 1-844-YUNG-JOC, man. Ooh-wee. I want to hear from y'all, man. How much was your very first apartment rent? You got to call us up. Tell us about it. We want to know. Call us up right now. We want to know where you at when you was paying this and how much it was. It's Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. Let's get it. This morning we're talking about the cost of living in America in 2025. Now, according to the latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average cost of living nationwide in the United States is around $77,280 per year for a typical household, with the average monthly expenditure being approximately $6,440, right? Mm-hmm. Now, they're basically saying the average amount of rent in the United States right now in 2025, in January of 2025, is $1,553 per month. However, we know that the rent value can change because it varies because of location, size, and the quality of the property.
Yes.
Now, Miss Shyneka said her first apartment cost
like $450.
$450, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom.
Well, actually, it was $399. I had seen it in the, it ain't the paper, but it's like a value newspaper.
Right.
Yeah.
I said $399. I can afford that.
Yeah, 2 bedroom, one.
2 bulletproof vests came with apartment.
Boy, them folks tried to ride me. They twist my doorknob.
I know they
did. Had to bring me a gun out.
Allison Court.
Now,
Allison Court.
Like I said, my first rent was $1,100. Like, yeah, it was $1,075. I got it. It's coming to me now. $1,075, $1,100. Now, my mortgage today, is way crazy.
It's depressing. Yeah, his mortgage is depressing, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, it is. I ain't gonna put it out.
People have been waiting on this station so you can say how much your mortgage is.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not gonna say how much the mortgage is.
Well, how come you tease the people and made them feel like
because
you can say any number at this point and they would never know.
You're right, I could, but I'd be lying. I don't want to lie.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all how much it is.
I'm gonna grab you by your pinky finger.
Well, if you tell people how much your mortgage is, nobody will call and ask you for money. I'm sure they're gonna feel sorry for you.
You know what? You might have a good point.
I'm gonna still ask.
Hey man, how much was your very first apartment or house rent, and what do you pay now?
My name is Denisha, and my very first city, I was in Columbia, South Carolina, which is my hometown, and my very first apartment was $440. Now I live in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and it is $1,632.
Aisha, and it was in Huntington, West Virginia, and it was $520. Now I live in Dallas, Georgia, and my mortgage is $3,200.
Yeah, my name is Tony. My very first apartment was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was paying $450 a month, and now I'm currently paying $2,500 downtown.
My name is Daisha. I lived in Indiana. That was back in 2009. My first apartment was a 1-bedroom for $485, and then I moved into a 2-bedroom for $575. Now it's $1,600.
My name's Carter. My first apartment, my very first apartment was on Boulevard in Atlanta, and I paid $7 a month.
Ooh, what you was on, Section 8? What you with?
I was on base out income. I paid $7 a month.
Wow. And how much was your income?
I ain't had no income. That was $7. My rent, I stay in La Sonia, and right now I pay $18.75 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm happy for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? At least you're working, and you can
A lot of people came a long way, really got it out the mud from the Section 8 to, paying their own thousands of dollars of rent. I see y'all.
Man, I remember I woke up one time, and me and this roach was looking eye to eye, face to face.
What the roach say to you?
He ain't say nothing, but my mind told me, you got to get up, get out, and get something.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Who's on the line?
Travis Dowling.
Okay, Mr. Dowling, are you smarter than Young Jock?
Yes, sir.
How old are you, young man?
11.
Uh-oh. This might be a little difficult for me. I'm going to turn you over to Miss Shyneka, all right?
Okay.
All right, Davis. Here we go. You have 10 seconds to answer each question, okay? The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. And you guys cannot answer each other's questions. So you have to give him his chance, and then you'll have your chance, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the first question is for you, Davis. Which vegetable is believed to help you see better? Is it A, black-eyed peas, B, collard greens, C, broccoli, or D, carrots?
Carrot. D.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
There you go.
Young Jock.
Yes, ma'am.
In basketball, how many shots do you get for a shooting foul? Is it A, 1 shot, B, 2 shots, C, 3 shots, or D, no shots at all?
For shooting? 2.
You are correct, because I didn't even know what I was asking. Anyhow, say this.
Hello.
What does a caterpillar turn into when it emerges from a cocoon? Is it A, a bumblebee? Hold on. B, a yellow jacket. C, a butterfly. Or D, a pesky gnat?
Letter C, a butterfly.
You are correct. Look at you. All right, Young Jock. How many continents are in the world? Is it A, 7, B, 1, C, 10, or D, 100?
7.
You are correct. The score is 2-2. So you guys are tied. Say this.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes,
Sure
ma'am.
go. Let's see. What famous rapper middle name is Hallelujah? Is it A, Ice Spice, B, Glorilla, C, Lotto, or D, Meg Thee Stallion?
B, Glorilla.
You are the winner.
Yes, sir.
That is, man. Congratulations, Mr. 11-year-old. All right, look here, man.
Say this. You got any shout outs this morning?
My mom.
What your mama name is?
Chiquita Manlove.
Okay. You don't want to shout out to none of your friends, your school, your nothing?
Anthony Willoughby, Lamar Sims, Samuel Moore.
All right. How does it feel to be Young Jock this morning?
It feels to be great.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Tavis. Winners win.
Every day.
Winners win. We love that.
Yeah.
Hold on for a moment so we can get your info, okay?
All right.
And you have an amazing day at school.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, happy Thursday. Good morning to y'all. Young JLC checking in. Miss Shyneka, Shawty Shawty. Now, Miss Shyneka, we got to get right into this, man. The Transportation Department has decided to sue Southwest and Frontier.
The Department of Transportation is suing the Dallas-based carrier for what it calls chronically delayed flights. The government's complaint focuses on delays along 2 routes back in 2022, one from Chicago Midway to Oakland, California, the other between Baltimore and Cleveland. Officials say they logged 180 disruptions over a 5-month span, and they're pursuing what it calls, quote, maximum civil penalties. Southwest says it's disappointed by this lawsuit. The airline says more than 99% of its flights avoided cancellation last year.
Now, see, here's the game.
They are janky.
Here's what's interesting. I spent, I had a missed flight on Delta, and I was going to miss my window to get somewhere. I had to get to the West Coast, right? So I didn't want to wait, so I had to go and purchase a new ticket on Frontier. Did that. Boom. That flight got changed and canceled and switched to 3 different gates on 3 different concourses.
Wow.
In one day, by the time I got on my flight, even though that flight was cheap, by the time I got on that flight, dog, I had done already ran 6 miles in the airport, felt like. Because when you walking from one end, you walk from one end of a concourse to another to get on, to get on the train, and then you go to another concourse and you get down there and they say no, and you it's crazy.
Well, they gave my mama the blues Thanksgiving the week of, and it was like Monday, and she was there 4 hours before her flight and still missed her flight almost twice.
See, that's bad.
Ridiculous.
Man, so Frontier was fined over $650,000, half of which will be waived if it avoids further violations for 3 years. Not gonna happen. They're not gonna be. You know, you ain't gonna just be able to clean up your system, your protocol. If it's been this long, you've been getting away with it and doing it. It's not gonna happen like that. It's something in there that you got to go in and change your whole entire infrastructure.
I definitely wrote down a couple of people names that needed to be fired.
From Frontier?
I'm not playing with them. Yeah, do not play with my mama. Oh God.
What you got coming up, girl?
Well, and don't play with Drake either, because he filed this new defamation lawsuit against UMG for allegedly promoting Not Like Us, all right? Also, we got to get into what Kai Cenat had thought about your boy Wham album. Yes, and Lil Baby shares other news, and there's a situation with Mano, Jim Jones, and Cameron. Now, Cam says that Mano had got confronted by Jim, and he was not the one or the two. All that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about it. Drake filed a new defamation lawsuit against UMG for allegedly promoting Not Like Us in spite of him. Now, according to the recently filed lawsuit obtained by TMZ, they claim that UMG, the label that both Drake and Kendrick are under, released Not Like Us, knowing that the lyrics were allegedly derogatory and untrue. Now, he said the song is filled with inflammatory and shocking allegations, and it was a gold mine for UMG, which is why they went through with releasing it. So he summed it up by saying he made it clear in the lawsuit that his issue isn't directly with Kendrick, but UMG, because they decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize the song, which knew contained false claims. And I'm gonna stick beside him on it, cause yeah. Okay, moving right along. Lil Baby definitely broke his silence on what he thought, what was said about the Wham album that Kai Cenat had put out there in these streets. Of course, Kai said it wasn't hitting on nothing, and then Baby dismissed what Cenat said, and he went into saying, go up, Dree. He said, I saw clips of it, and the rapper told the outlet, people like Kai Cenat, I feel like they're younger, they're streamers, and people who do reviews, that's just their opinion. They know nothing about music for real. And I want to say on this, what would have been the 46th birthday of Aaliyah, Barbie has a signature Aaliyah Barbie, and it is on sale for $55. So make this a collectible item. Yes, make it happen. And I just want to round this out. Finally, we hear from the queen of all media, Miss Wendy Williams, and what's currently going on in her life with her conservatorship.
I am not cognitively impaired, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in New York City, right? All of my stuff is in storage. I might not be. My life is like up. Yeah. It is. I got the telephone number. I could call Joy Behar, but my number is with The Guardian. I could call my friend Rosanna Scotto. I could call Fat Joe. I could call Alex. My number is not in storage, but my Guardian person has my phone. Yeah. Has had it for 3 years, by the way.
Now, we don't know everything that's going on because it gets real legal with like her Lifetime documentary and a whole lot of things. But I think, I keep seeing this hashtag, Free Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams, although she's had health issues, lupus that turned into, something else with her lymphatic drainage and her ankles and whatever that particular situation is. But Wendy was really a threat to herself at one time. And that's why people were appointed to be guardians for her.
Well,
because they did not feel like she was cognizant enough to take care of herself. Now, although she sounds good because she doesn't have access to, drugs or alcohol, I mean, I hope that they are able to work it out. Nobody wants to feel like they've worked their whole life and now you're in this luxury prison, as her and her niece called it. But prayers up once again for Wendy Williams. That is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shyneka. You guys can follow me at Miss Shyneka and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
Appreciate that, Miss Shyneka. Hey, the Love Doc Jock is coming up, man. Some of y'all be having some situations, and I know I want to help y'all with y'all situational awareness. All right, we're going to talk about it coming up. Keep it locked, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, your own live with the Love Doc Jock. How may I help you?
Young Jock.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, this is Brandon. I just want to shout out to my wife, man. We've been married 3 years, and now we got twins on the way. Last weekend, we found out we having a boy and a girl.
Oh,
congratulations.
Man. Congratulations, brother.
Yes, sir. You know that, man.
Y'all having twins, huh?
And my wife, we already got one boy. He about to be 4 in April 7th, and we just had 2 more. We got twins. They're internal, and they are
fraternal
twins. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations. I got a boy and a girl set, and I got a girl set of twins. It's a different world, man. That boy and that girl set, because they ain't going to share the same clothes. They can't share the toys. They going to be, you know.
And we about to get a house and all that. We renting right now, but we about to buy our own house, our first own house next year. Go from there. Everybody had I'm going to get a 4-bedroom. Everybody had their own.
I'm glad to hear you got your plan laid out, brother. Keep working on it like God say play ain't work your plan, homie. Shout your wife out. You ain't say her name, though. Shout out. You ain't say her name?
Shout out to Shyneka Cohen. Pychynahen.
Hey, brother, as long as you said it, they heard it, she heard it's good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations again, brother. Much love and success. Sure. And that's the Love Doc Jock. See, keep it locked. The Jock in the Street Morning Takeover. That's right. You know what it is, man. I want to take the time to give a special shout out to my cousin Scrappy. What up, cuz? Happy birthday, Brody. All right, man. We got to get right into it, man. All right, so that's this really dope podcast that I've been tapped in with, the check-in. And it features Dr. Joseph A. Puma, who is a cardiologist, a health advocate and media personality, Coach Kenya. You may know her by Miss Kenya Gibson. Also, rapper extraordinaire, TV personality, and radio personality, Mano. Now, we're actually doing the check-in ATL edition. And I will actually be a guest host, man. This is hip hop's first health and wellness platform that's saving lives. And I'm gonna tell y'all, dog. I am very honored to even be a guest on your situation. They're here in the building with us this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Hey. I had the pleasure to go to New York and check in with you guys. And when I walked in, I was a little nervous at first. Because Mano was like, yo, Jock, it's going to be a good thing. Look at your heart, da-da-da. It's a lot of us, we're checking out really early, really young. And I was like, you know what, Mano, I'm in. And I come in, I meet Dr. Puma, Coach Kenya, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This is something that's really incredible, not just for the culture, but for the world, man. So let's talk about it. What are we doing today?
That's right.
Well, first of all, we're glad that you came up and you got checked out. You had the heart scan.
I did.
Yeah, and I think the important thing that we're trying to do is build awareness and get people to the doctors early so that they can get checked out before something is really going on.
Because that's always a problem. You wait until something is absolutely wrong. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you could catch it and sometimes it's just too late.
Right.
And here recently, we've lost a lot of people. It's just like you watching people. I don't want to just use the terminology of dropping dead, but literally it has been like that. And it's getting out of hand. Dr. Puma, let's talk about it.
Yeah, well, Jock, thanks so much for inviting us here, Shorty. It's great to be in Atlanta in one of the epicenters of hip-hop. And we're really focused on hip-hop because the hip-hop community is an underserved community. There's worse outcomes. Disparities in care are real. Mm-hmm. And when we talk about dropping dead, it's actually true because disease happens slowly, then boom, all at once. And oftentimes we don't even know that we have it. So what we're trying to do is kind of flip the script a little bit. And we want to talk about health. And we want to talk about ways that we can just, with simple measures and simple things, improve the health of all our communities and try and get rid of these disparities in care. Make it easy, simple, inexpensive,
right,
and high quality.
I love that. And it's interesting when I heard that Mano was a part of this, I said, how? I said, Mano? Wait a minute, what? Mano? Tell me, brother.
It's simple. It's simple, man. Every day we getting older, right? And every day we
It's that time clock. And for me, I want to be here.
Right.
Nothing feels better than being alive, being free, getting to a bag. Right. Nothing feels better than that. But when you turn around, you think about, in our community, you think about our culture, we don't really be going to doctors. And then you use the term dropping dead, and that's really happening. Turn around, we seeing dudes having heart attacks at 35, 40 years old.
Right.
So I'm saying, like, that's way too young to be just falling apart like that. So I'm saying, let me play my part if I could. You understand? So, linking up with Kenya, I'm talking to Dr. Puma. I was like, look, man, I could try my best in trying to bring, other artists and entertainers and influencers here to, to get checked up, because we might as well. Because either we're going to live or we're going to die. And I want to live.
Now, here's something interesting. when I tapped in, Dr. Puma said, whoa, your blood pressure's kind of high right now. He said, well, let me give it a second, because you did just walk in off the street, and this white coat, this white coat syndrome is real. When you see that white coat, your heart rate is going to elevate. And, it was a very, very great experience. But how hard has it been, man, using your influence? Because I'm a different breed. I'm walking in like, hey, hook me up, doc, show me what's going on, let me see my heart.
Right.
Everybody's not like that.
not like that. And I told them that early on that, we was going to be confronted by that, because everybody don't want to, or wouldn't want to share the, the results, or some people don't even want to know. We from communities where people feel like, man, look, man, I'm just gonna live until I can't live no more, right? I don't even want to know. Whatever wrong with me, F it. Like, whatever happens, let's go.
I feel like that mindset plagues us, man.
Yeah, it does.
It really does, because I ain't gonna lie, guys, it just be hard for guys to go to the doctor. When's the last time you been to the doctor, Shawty?
Well, I've been to the doctor within the last 8 months. It's about time. It's about time for me to go to another visit, but I've been within the last 8 months, and I go pretty regularly, at least two times a year.
That's good.
To get my blood work.
That's good. Now, Coach, you have great influence in your field. I've watched the way people react to you and take to you. What has it been like for you with this new check-in platform?
It's been great. I mean, I've had my own personal journey with health. I've recently lost probably over 50 pounds in the last, I would say, 3 years or so. So I've had struggles with my health, and I feel like one of the things that is important for me is to create a relatability factor, and that people are going through it. We need to culturally change our mindset in terms of how we approach our health, and that's exactly what we're trying to do, is get people from not being scared to making it more conversational and more just mainstream about going to the doctors.
That's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate you guys. So for our listeners, if you don't know, February is Heart Health Month. Now, I want to know, Doc, what are some easy daily practices that our listeners should maintain to keep a healthy heart and live longer?
That's a great question. So February is Heart Health Month. Heart disease is the #1 killer in America by a long shot, more than all cancers in the world. And part of heart disease is high blood pressure. And Black community has high blood pressure earlier in life, at higher rates, more difficult to control, and more complications. So I think that the two things that you can do in February, if you can start working on, just trying to lower the salt in your diet. And I don't want to say exercise, because it's very hard to exercise, right? We're almost at the 3rd week of January, where most people's New Year's resolutions are already in the dust pile.
It's over. It's a wrap.
But what I just ask people to do are things that you can be successful on. When you get home from work, a brisk walk around the block. Not like you're smelling the roses, but just like you mean it. Brisk walk around the block. And if you start doing those two simple things, watching the salt and just getting up around that block once, you'll be surprised how slowly over time, just like disease happens, health happens.
Amen. Wow. That's hard. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though, Doc. Like, when that plate get in front of you, even when there's healthy options, if it don't taste right, it's hard to just go with it. You know what I'm saying? But I guess being around longer, living healthier is the better choice. That should be the priority. But I think people, like you said, New Year's resolutions plans are already in the dust pile. What happens is people try, and it's so hard to maintain this new approach or this new protocol. And I think that's where you have to have, I don't want to use the word have to, I would suggest you find you an accountability partner.
Yes.
The power's in numbers. The more people that we love and we're dedicated to being in each other's lives, the more people we can get on the same page to, hey man, put that down. You don't need to eat that. Come on, Mano.
That's right.
I wanted to ask the doctor. What are I know you said it sneaks up on you, but are there any signs that you could notice to you having a bad heart or having heart disease?
Yeah. So, two things I want to say is that we high blood pressure is what we call in medicine a silent killer because often there's no symptoms. Okay. Diabetes is also similar. However, if you have heart disease, often you'll get tired, fatigued, or tightness in your chest or short of breath with less and less activity. If your blood pressure is really starting to get out of control, you can get headaches. If you're urinating a lot, going to the bathroom a lot, or feeling very thirsty, that's often the first sign of diabetes.
Okay, that is. Now listen, we're going to be taping a special episode, the Check-In ATL edition tonight. Myself, Coach Kenya, Dr. Puma, and my brother Mano, man. We're going to be in the building. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Check it out. Hey, man, y'all want to drop y'all handles real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm at Coach Kenya on Instagram.
Dr. Puma.
Sorin Medical, SORIN, medicalny.com.
You know me, Mano hustle hard.
You know me, Mano hustle hard. My brother, hey, man. Yeah. We got to keep it locked, man. Date Dilemma's coming up shortly. Stick around for more. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What they do, y'all? Good morning. It's your girl, Pretty TV. Every day I'm listening to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's go.
That's right. On this beautiful Thursday, gotta take the time to say we love you, we love you, we love you. Thank y'all, man. For everybody who tapped in today, man. Hey, and guess what, man?
What's that?
Man, I spanked somebody on Are You Smarter Than Young Jock today. Oh. I ain't mean to do it either. I just knew she had it. One of the questions, they asked her a question was so simple. They said, what was Malcolm Jamal Warner's character name on the Cosby Show? Mm-hmm. She said, Jeffrey.
Shut up.
I said, Jeffrey, girl. What?
That's the Young Thug trial.
Hey, man, also shouts out to the check-in, man. Dr. Joseph A. Puma, man, my guy, health advocate and media personality, Kenya Gibson, a.k.a. Coach Kenya. And my brother, man, that boy, that dog with it, man. That boy Mano in the building, man. I appreciate them checking in with us today, man. It's cold. It's cold. But let me tell you what else is cold.
What's that?
Me, I'm cold on them lanes, boy. It's going down for MLK weekend this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
January 18th. I'm going to be in Savannah hanging out, Premier Bowling and Bistro and Pooler, man. I'm going crazy. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all now, don't be coming in my face talking about you want to bet. If you ain't bet me $1,000 a strike, I don't want to see you. All right. Let me slow it down so you can understand. Slow it down. You know, some of y'all think that y'all can get to 300 when it comes to bowling. I ain't never got to a 300, but I get to a 250, a 260. Why you making that face, Swiss? When you balled your face up like you don't believe it? Listen, man. I got my bag. Mm-hmm. I got 2 balls in that bag. That's so amazing, man. One a curve, one got a hook on it, and one of them a knockdown. I don't know y'all hear that, man. I'm talking bowling, man. It's going down this weekend. Savannah, we'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all sure. Wildlife Bees and what's happening, Nina? I love y'all, man.
Coming to see you, baby.
Shawty, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, boy, we coming 50 deep, though.
Hey, the mayor, we're going to be rolling against the mayor.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Shouts out to Mayor Van Johnson, man.
Yeah, my man.
We'll see you when we see you, big dog. Everybody get up out of his love. Continue to have a blessed day, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.